What's cooking, everybody? I'm your chef Beats All Our Booze, and this is the Beat Bistro. Let's go. Welcome, everybody, to the Beat Bistro, where we serve you delicious eats over fire beats. I'm your chef Beats All Our Booze, and on today's episode, we got a very special guest. We have a group member, one of the 4 members of the Family of Kings group. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my man, FKJT. What's up, buddy? How's everything, bro? How's everything, man? Have a seat, get comfortable.
What's going on?
I'm good, man. How you doing, man? How's everything? Talk to me, baby.
It's good. I mean, it's pretty muggy and hot outside today.
It's hot. It's hot in the kitchen, baby. We here in the kitchen in the bistro. Tell me, what do you think of the set? What do you think of everything,
tough.
man?
I know we got some good food coming.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
So you know how this goes. Did you bring your bars here to the Beat Bistro? Or let me
melodies.
rephrase that. Yes. Did you bring your melodies here to the Beat Bistro?
Bring some melodies, you know.
All right. Did you bring your appetite? Because you know you got to come here with that too, man.
I can't ever leave my appetite nowhere. That shit stuck with me.
Of course, he looks hungry. So today, got a little something on the menu for you, something light, you know. I got you to start off first course appetizer, Caesar salad, something light, pretty easy. And then I got you some wings. For the Family of Kings, I have a family of wings. You down with that?
I like that play of words.
And I got it in 4 different sauces, which you're gonna have to guess later. So you down with that?
Let's do it.
Sounds like a plan, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know how this goes. I'm gonna start prepping on your meal, but before I do that, JT, tell the people who you are, where you from, and everything FK they need to know.
All right. Basically, I'm FKJT. I'm a part of the Family of Kings. There's 4 of us, you know. There's FKJT, that's me, FK Mar, FK Zorro, and FK Glow.
Okay.
So, basically, me and Mar, I met him in math class.
Oh, so you guys went to school together?
Yeah, I went to school with
Okay.
Mar, and then I went to school with Zorro too.
Okay.
So basically, me and Mar played basketball, seen each other around school and stuff. So after that, we all came together one day in a like Syph, one late night Syph.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel me? I sang, Mar rapped.
Okay.
Glow like engineered and made beats. He's
Oh,
from
okay.
Florida.
Okay.
So he moved down from Florida. So we sat in the car one day. We were just like, we're just gonna do a group. We literally just
Like
said,
it just came together like that.
Basically.
Were you guys like freestyling like over music, and it was like, yo, you're singing, he's rapping, he made the beat, so yo, we should just come together and make a
literally.
group. All right, that's what's up.
We were in the car. We were freestyling, and it just felt like, you know, when something just feels right. I don't know.
It just
felt
connects
right.
like that.
Yeah. So we was rapping, and then we stopped. We was like, whoa. That shit sounded kind of good. It was like, that shit sounded kind of good. So
That's I like that when it comes together like very genuine like that.
Yeah.
And if you guys all know each other, you guys went to school together, you guys kind of come from the same background, to have something click like that, it's dope. It's dope. So how'd you guys come up with the name Family of Kings? I like that. It's pretty unique.
it took a while for us to get a name. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But that same night we came up. Nah, not really. It didn't take us that long because we did it in the car that same night. But we were just like. Basically, we did it on a play of we're all named after our fathers.
Oh wow.
So
that's
a king
dope.
is always named after their father.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we did a play on that.
That's what's up. I never knew that, man. That's pretty dope.
Right.
So I know Mar. I haven't met the other 2.
Yeah.
But I think I met them, but I've never really engaged
Yeah,
and
you
talked
came
with them
across them.
in the studio.
Yeah.
But I know Mar's a rapper, man, and I know he's nice with it, man. And
a
you
rapper.
on the singing tip, that duo is dope. Like I like to see that, like a rapper and a singer in the same group. Because most of the times you'll see groups and it'll be like all rappers or all R&B singers,
Like
and you know that works too. But
Wu-Tang.
to have like singers, rappers, beat makers all in one clique is dope, man. So talk about like. Well, I kind of want to know, like, when you guys come up with music, because I've heard some of your stuff and it's all dope.
Appreciate that.
Like, is
Appreciate
it,
that.
you know, you guys come together with the music, or is it like you'll make a song and then you go to Mar like, yo, I need you on this, or he'll make a song and say, yo, JT, I need you on the hook.
Yeah.
How does that work? Talk about that process while I plate up
Basically,
your Caesar salad.
At first we all used to be together all the time. So we was in basically we started our first project. When we first made the group, we stood in Glow's basement, FK Glow. We stood in his basement for like 7 months straight, and just like that was our start of music. That's how we started, and we just made mad songs. Just a bunch of songs. What'd you ask me again?
Well, like when you guys come up with music, how do you go about delegating who's on what track? You know, if it's your song, does it stay your song, or is it like every song is open to everybody in the group, so everybody has their chance to get on the track?
So we basically we make our own songs and then present them to each other.
Present them to the group.
And then whichever one we like, we basically get on right to the song.
Okay. So whichever one you like, whoever likes the beat pretty much gets dibs on it. All right, I like that. Caesar salad, my man. Enjoy that first course.
Do that. Bam.
There you go. You got your fork. So yeah, man, keep talking about, because I'm interested in the group thing, you know, because
talk to me.
I was never really part of a group as far as production. Actually, I was, but when you're producing, it's a little different because I make my own beats, he makes his own beats, he makes his own beats, and we collectively, when we present them, it's under the group name. So, but if my beat gets picked, it's ours, but it's really mine, you know what I mean? So I always like to talk about that with people that are in a group. It's like, who gets on this song, or whose song is it? Or if it's on your album, is it your credit? Or, you know what I mean? But if it's a group, I would assume that it's a collective thing, you know what I mean?
It's always a collective thing, but we try to, it's a collective thing.
You try to you try to divvy it out evenly, I guess. All right, that's what's up. Cause man, I mean, during this quarantine time, I was in the studio when we should have been quarantining. All right, this is gonna get a little loud because I'm frying stuff.
Talk to me.
Got the wings in there working. But I know during quarantine season, man, I saw you a lot in the studio, and I saw your hustle, and I saw Mars hustle, and you guys were cranking out a lot of music, man. And talk about that, like how quarantine kind of had people stuck still, but it didn't really stop you guys from making things and keeping things moving as far as the music is concerned.
Yeah. Honestly, quarantine was like a blessing in disguise. In the beginning, I don't know if you remember, you were supposed to go to Texas, to South by Southwest, and it cut the whole thing out.
Yeah,
so that's kind of the reason why we were in the studio so much.
Grinding, yeah.
So if it wasn't for Corona, we probably wouldn't have
made that much music.
Where we are right now, we probably would we haven't been in the studio as much. So.
Yeah, but quarantine definitely allowed you to.
Now we're in there nonstop.
Yeah, and it kind of created like a work ethic for you that I've seen, because like, even before quarantine, like I saw you guys in the studio when you had a session to do, but now it's like you're there a lot more working on ideas, putting things together, and not just music, just ideas in general for the group, different moves, different shows, you know what I mean, things like that. And I just seen that in you, and I saw, even with Mar too, man, like the grind, he's shooting videos, he's at this pool party, he's doing this video shoot, and you guys are just bouncing around, and it really kind of made me pay my attention to the FK guys, and I'm like, yo, these guys have a lot of hustle in them that I haven't really seen from people your age, you know what I mean?
Honestly, we agreed that the day that we was in the car and we said that like we're gonna do it as a group, we decided we're not gonna joke around and like we're gonna really do it to act.
Do it for real, like put 100% effort
so
in, man.
If we're gonna do that, then we're not gonna joke around and not put in the work.
There's
no reason.
It's pointless, honestly. I'm just getting your celery set up for your wings.
This shit busting. Woo!
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Who would have even
Nothing special, just a little Caesar salad I chopped up, Caesar dressing, little Parmesan cheese, little pita chips just to give it that crunch. I mean, I'm glad you came here hungry, man, because, you know, it's the whole point of the Beat Bistro. Come here hungry, talk about music, talk about yourself, and have a meal prepared by yours truly.
The greatest stuff on the island, shimmy, bow.
So I know you guys just released, or recently, maybe within the last month, released a project. Different type of time, which is on iTunes, Apple Music, all of that. And I saw it features like Mar, I believe Glow's on it, you're on it. Talk about that. How has the feedback been with that? I mean, is that your first project you guys put out as far as a collective group, or you guys have more things out?
This is our second project that we've been putting together. King Season was our first one. Basically, we have like 8 songs.
8 songs on the previous one?
This one.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, probably like 10 or 11, you know.
10 or 11
songs.
Okay.
the unusual. We got like, basically we re-released the stuff that nobody's really heard yet.
Okay, yeah.
So
I mean, it's
wanted
all.
to-
Listen, I get that all the time. People like sometimes I don't want to show people beats or something because I know like they're 2 years old, 3 years old. But I started to realize if they haven't heard it, then it's new to them.
Yeah.
It's like I made it that day, so
Yeah.
I kind of broke out of that. It's old, it's 2 years old, 3 years old. Not showing them. It's like, yo, if they haven't heard it, I could have made this 2 hours ago, and you never would have known.
We saw it as, what's the point of putting in the work to make those songs?
If you're not
And
gonna,
not- yeah.
exactly. And you know, who cares? You think it's old? Like I said, they think it's new, or they don't know how old it is. And it's just a sound, you know what I mean? It could be an old sound to you because you've been hearing it every day. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
I go in the studio and I'll listen to my beats over and over and over, and just the repetition, I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to show people. But then when you do show them and they're like, yo, that's fire. And then you're like, yo, I made that like 4 years ago. You like that? All right, cool, yeah. So I kind of broke out of that, oh, it's old. Let me not show them thing. I just show them everything. It's whatever. If you didn't hear it, it's new. You know what I mean? I go off that. So, I mean, I know you do the singing thing. Do you have like your own stuff, like where you don't really involve the group, where it's just like straight JT joints? You know, like not solo joints, but you know.
Throughout quarantine, I've been making. I have like 15, 13 songs by
Of
myself.
your own?
Yeah,
Wow.
over the quarantine.
Over the quarantine, and that's only a couple months, man. That's
Yeah, I've been trying like all different types of vibes and sounds. I got this song, I got like trying to kind of not really try to reinvent Michael Jackson, but like I just wanted to get the I got like a disco vibe type song.
I wanted to ask you about that too, because I've heard your joints, and they do kind of resemble that Michael Jackson, The Weeknd type of like funky.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you about like what are your inspirations, or who'd you grow up listening to that made you kind of like get into that style of beats and that style of music?
I feel like I was born in the wrong generation.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I kind of feel like
I'm
that
an
too
old soul.
sometimes. Yeah.
I like Luther Vandross, Teddy Pendergrass,
Yeah. Old school.
fucking
Legends.
of course MJ, Chris Brown.
Like, who's your favorite artist, like current artist right now? Who's like, you know, someone kind of like your similar style, like R&B, rhythm
I really
and
look
stuff?
up to Chris Brown as my idol, but rapper wise right now I'm kind of messing with Lil Baby.
Yeah.
He's killing like Lil Baby's killing
Yeah,
it right
he's
now.
nice.
But did you mean like singing wise?
Yeah, I mean like
Sing-wise?
basically like me, I grew up listening to Michael Jackson. I was a heavy Michael Jackson
Word.
fan, but my beats kind of don't reflect that. The style of music I like to listen to, like old funky joints.
Word.
You know, a
Shit that
little
you can
Michael Jackson,
feel.
like off the wall vibe, like, you know,
Word.
like right after he broke from the Jacksons and went solo, like Off the Wall, Bad, a lot of those funky joints.
Word.
I love it, and like, you know, Shell's the God, he plays the bass, and we, you know, when we jam out, sometimes a lot of our stuff is that funky sound, like an older soul, like you said. And I like that, that's just what I grew up listening to, but as far as my hip hop stuff, that's influenced from like when I was growing up. Like I was a Diddy era, you know what I mean? Bad
It was
Boy,
a real
Rough
time.
Riders.
Everything's superficial now.
Yeah. It's,
It was a-
I mean,
it
I
was
feel
a
like
raw
everything right
feeling.
now is like a remake of what was back then, which is
Yeah.
cool. You know what I mean? Like even like some Drake lyrics, he'll sing or rap R&B songs from back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's dope. It's just the flip of it. I feel like everything comes full circle. And you know, it happens. Like we reinvent the stuff from the 70s, and the 70s reinvented stuff from the 50s, and the
fact.
50s reinvented. So it's all about keeping relevant and reinventing the game that's, you know, the game is the same. It's just the players are gonna change, you know what I mean? So
Right.
with you, when I heard, I think it's I Wanna See You Dance,
Yeah,
that
that's
joint.
the MJ. I try
Yeah,
to,
it's an MJ type feel. When I heard it, I'm like, yo, that's dope. And I know, you know, I'm a little bit older than you, so to hear a young dude want to do stuff like that and not do the new stuff, like, you know, the young dudes are doing the trap with the auto tune. That's cool.
I
'Cause
feel
that's-
like
that's
I
their
am.
thing.
I am that.
Yeah,
like,
that-
that's just
it
me.
lives in you,
I'm
yeah.
not like the new stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly. Can't help it.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna do what you feel. You know what I mean? Like me, same thing, man. Like the trap beats are cool, but in my heart,
If
it's
it don't
like,
feel right, you shouldn't do it.
yeah, it's like soulful, funky chops. Chop them up on the MP, throw those mean drums on them. I can do the trap beats too.
And then they all sound the same too.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm kind of like. I'm waiting for it to kind
I
of
never
get
look at
over
it that
that
way.
hump where it's like, all right, are we tired of hearing this yet? And then get back to like changing it up. Someone's gonna reinvent the boom bap, or you know, bring it back to that style. You know, you got
Yeah.
rappers that like Dave East, he does the boom bap, he'll do the trap. and then he links up with artists from that era. You know what I mean? On Styles P, The Lox. So to bring those rappers
Jada.
into the new era, it's a good back and forth exchange.
Word.
So that's dope, man. Like I always heard that in your music, and I hear it when you sing. You got that mic in your voice. I can hear it. You know what I mean?
I like the grab. Thank you. I like the grittiness and like the I like the powerfulness and the grittiness to his voice.
Yeah, he had a special voice, man. Especially when he was a kid. I don't know if you've listened to like Jackson 5 stuff. But
Angelic.
yeah, man.
Like the mouse. The shit that he made about that mouse.
Oh, man.
That shit is crazy.
Just his voice at such a young age was so soulful.
It was
so
pure.
old. That's what they were saying. This young kid has this voice of like
he's 30.
of a 40-year-old man singing his heart out with emotion and feeling. And like when I hear you sing, sometimes I hear that. I hear the emotion. I hear the want to get better. And honestly, in the last months of quarantine, man, I've seen you just keep rising up, man. You know what I mean? I keep seeing you and Mar and the whole FK group just getting better from your product to your production to your vocals, everything. Songs sound better, more put together. Some features you do with a couple other artists in the studios, they all sound like it's just progress. That's what I want to say to you is I see progress in what you're doing, man. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it, and I see nothing but prosperity in your future, bro.
Appreciate that. I mean, I just like being in the studio. I try to learn as much as possible and just be a sponge and watch everything around me and just I just try to push myself as hard as possible.
Yeah. Push yourself with limits, you know, like get out of your comfort zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't grow in comfort.
Yeah, no, you gotta be uncomfortable, you gotta be hot, you gotta be sticky, you gotta wanna like, I gotta get out of here. So you gotta do something in that situation to get out of that. Like one of the sayings that in my hometown where I grew up, I went to a basketball camp back in the day, one of the slogans was, to have what you have not, you must do what you have not done. So it's like you want something that you don't have, you got to do something that you haven't done. You can't expect different results from doing the same thing. If I keep using the same drums,
it's never gonna
I'm going to make
change.
the same beats.
That's
you know
a
what I mean?
fact.
If I want different beats, I got to explore different sounds, different artists, you know what I mean? R&B artists, rappers, boom, bap, trap, drill. I got to do it all to kind of get out of that comfort zone of what I'm used to. And you know, in that process, you'll make mistakes. You'll mess up a bunch of times.
The only people who succeed is people who make mistakes and push through the mistakes.
Yeah, and fail and learn. You learn from that lesson.
You can't succeed without failing.
Yeah, and then you push forward. And then when you go into the next situation, you know, oh, I learned that from this, so I'm not going to do that. Or I'm going to do this differently because of previous situations. Exactly.
That was my entire experience in the studio. That's literally what I've been doing. Just trying everything, messing up a bunch of times, and just keep trying to figure out what to do.
I mean, I see you, man. Like, I hear you because, you know, we work out of the same studio, so it's like I'll hear you. Like, I'll hear you one day start with something, like a shell of something. You know what I mean? You're trying to get the melody. All right, boom, boom. Now he got the melody. Now he's putting the words to it. He puts the words to it. All right, now he's changing the rhythm of it. All right, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And it just growth. I like to see that in artists where it's like they start with this, and then by the end of it, they end up with something different, or it might not be what you want, but just growth and creativity, man. So salute to you on that. Salute to the whole FK family of kings. I see you guys out here working, and like I said, your work ethic for a young kid is crazy because you young kids nowadays are kind of lazy. Not lazy, but you know, you're I don't know. It's just different, man. It's different. It's easy now. It's way easier now, I feel like, to get your music where it needs to be, and it's also easier to get distracted because there's so much social media. There's so many things that can distract you from what your goal is, and I see you guys focused, trying to get done what you're trying to get done, and jumping over the hurdles in the process. So
only way.
Like, how do you guys come up with, as far as picking beats? Like, you guys all pick beats together? Because sometimes I do hear you guys going through beats.
In the beginning, my beat selection was trash. But now, like I said, for the past year, I've been non-stop working my ass off. But in the beginning, it wasn't so sweet. It wasn't easy, right? I worked my ass off hard to sound the way I sound now. So, but yeah.
I mean, you have to, man, because like I said, YouTube beats are cool, but the bad thing about YouTube beats is that unless you buy the license to them, someone else might have them. You know, which is alright, it's cool.
And that's why it's annoying, because we have to spend hours on
searching for stuff.
Searching for things that's not, like, Shells. He made it very clear to me, and it made me realize. He said, they're not making the beat for you.
Exactly.
Which is 100% true. Because I'm
Exactly.
trying to find my way to create something around what they made, instead of like when we're working and we're creating something around the vibe, just what it is.
It's a one-on-one. That's why I like to sit with the artist in the studio.
Yeah.
Like, let's sit down. Let's do this note by note. Shells, you know what I mean? Start playing something. No, oh no, that's not it. All right, let's start with something else. Let's start with bass. Let's start with different drums. So to build it, kick by kick, snare by snare, piano note, bass line. It's just a one-on-one for you. You know what I mean?
Creating from ground up is nothing better than that.
And it's exclusive. No one else has that beat. No one else can make it like that. You know, everyone can have their own interpretation of it, but as far as the production, it's like you don't want a beat that someone else is on.
And nobody can ever recreate a moment.
Exactly. And we've had some moments in the studio where it's like magic, like it just happens.
Everything
he's
just
playing
feels
keys,
right.
I'm on drums, you just come in, you just hear something. You'll hear it from the other room. You come in and just start putting the melody together, and it just happens like that. And that's how I like my sessions to kind of be. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You don't force anything, and you know, if it happens, it does. And if it doesn't, no problem. It's all right. It just wasn't meant to be today.
If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen.
Definitely, man. So, like I said, with that, how was the feedback been from the project? Like, a lot of people liking it, a lot of people taking to it.
People, we set, I forgot, we set a goal for like streams and like for what we want to get done with it. And
yeah. As far as like how many people you got listening to and stuff?
And we're on track. People have been getting good feedback. We just keep pushing.
You just got to keep pushing, brother. Stay on course, and that's the thing, consistency. If there's anything I've learned about this show or anything that this show has taught me is that being consistent, and it doesn't always have to be 100%. You just got to be consistent. Like one day it's at 100%, the next day it's at 50, but as long as it's there, exactly. Like even gym, you know what I mean? I know people go to the gym and they're like, oh, you know, I stopped going to the gym for a week and now I don't want to go at all. It's like you don't have to go to the gym, maybe work out at home.
You can't quit before you start.
Exactly, you can't quit before you start. And those days that you don't want to go, because there's days that I don't want to work on stuff for the show. I don't want to work on beats, but in my mind I have to say, I got to be consistent. I might not be 100% like I was yesterday, but I'll be 25% today. But I'm just not going to do it. Yeah, so being consistent, that's another thing that I've seen you guys do. Like, you're not always in there making songs, but you're in there either developing ideas, coming up with hooks, coming up with melodies, picking beats, just doing something every day. And I saw a post that said, like, if you're serious about your craft and whatever you do, you should be doing something every day.
I literally made it my life. Like, I don't do anything but music. I don't do anything else.
And I mean, with that attitude, man, it's gonna work eventually. It's not a matter of if, it's when.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that consistency is gonna be the deciding factor of when. So it's like every day I see this guy pushing. Every day I see him doing something towards his career. But it's that one day that you give up that's like, now you're set back. It's like you took 10 steps forward, you stopped that one day, now you're 20 steps back.
All we gotta do is not quit.
Exactly, that's it, not quit.
The finish line is somewhere.
Exactly. So whether you're running at full speed or you're just walking, you're just never stopping though. You know what I mean?
It's chess. It's not checkers.
That's a fact, man. So that's what I see with you, man, and it brings a smile to my face to see someone so young with that type of drive. You know what I mean? To want it that bad, because a lot of people, like, you know, they say they want it, but when the work gets put in front of them, it may be overwhelming to them, and they might say, no, I don't want to do this. But you guys, keep pushing through it, man. It's a lot of things. Like, I see you guys doing a lot. Like, Mars shot a video, got the graphics done. You know what I mean? Getting the graphics on this thing, getting the graphics for your videos. It's like, that's a lot of work, man. People think it's easy, but it's a lot when you're doing it yourself and you don't really have like a solid team behind you. If it's just you and your friends, it's a lot of work. Even with this show, like,
winging
it's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. That's it. It's a lot to be consistent. You know what I mean?
We've been basically just taking everything as it comes and just trying to make the right decision every time. Yeah,
that's basically it. And you learn from your past mistakes.
Yeah,
that's really it. You learn with experience, and the more experience you get, and the fact that you're so young, by the time you're my age or by the time you're a little bit older, it'll be easy. You'll have learned so many shortcuts to get things done that I don't see any problems with you guys, man. So, you know, up here at the Bistro, we like to play some games.
I like the way this feels. This feels like it's going somewhere.
We like to play some games here at the Bistro. Now,
no.
you are in a family of kings, correct?
Correct.
Now, you got wings today,
Bad.
right? Well, you're gonna get wings in a couple minutes. So I got a game called Family of Wings, ladies and gentlemen.
I like that.
You like that?
I like
Family of Kings, Family of Wings.
I like those play on words.
So what we're gonna do here
Yeah.
is, in my MPC, I have the sounds of winged animals.
Okay.
Birds, anything with wings.
Okay.
I have the sounds that they make.
Okay.
So my man JT, FKJT,
JT
from Family of Kings is gonna have to guess which family of wings these animals come from. Are you ready to play
Let's do it.
Family of Wings?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. First one. You ready?
Let's do it. Seagulls.
Ding, ding, ding. That's right, my man.
one.
First one. That was the
First one
seagull
down.
sound. Family of
All right.
wings. They got wings. They fly. Seagulls. There you go. All right. What do you call? Real quick. What do you call a seagull that lives by the bay?
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Tell me.
Bagel. Ba-doom. All right. Second one. You ready to go?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Second sound.
Damn, I was about to say some shit in the water. I was about to say water creature. Damn.
All these animals have wings. They do fly. Would you like a second turn?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Now
Owl?
picture this. You're walking in the streets of, let's say, Manhattan, and these little winged creatures won't get out of your way.
Oh, a pigeon.
There you go.
Okay.
I'll give him a right answer
No
for
more
that
gifts. No more hints.
one. All right, no more hints. That doesn't count. You got that wrong. All right.
I got that one wrong.
Third one, you ready?
Let's do it. Turkey.
My man, ding, ding, ding. He's right.
Let's do
All right, that's a turkey. Fourth one, you ready?
Let's do it. Eagle.
My man, on fire right now.
do
That's an eagle right there. All right, last one, you ready?
All right.
I know I got you stumped with this one. You ready? Come on, baby.
Play that one more time.
It's a very popular night creature, night winged creature.
I'm lost.
You're
I'm
lost? One more?
One
more time.
Yeah, play one more time.
Here we go.
Winged animal. That's one long one. Damn.
What you got for me, man? Talk to me,
Not
baby.
an owl.
Huh?
It's not an owl.
It is an owl, my
It's
man.
an owl. All right. Shit. Got it.
And that stumped you because I thought owls go,
Yeah.
I don't know what type of owl that is, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's a special species of owl, maybe like an
Flying
owl
one.
that doesn't go whoo. But there you go, my man got it. So you got 4 out of 5. There you go, right there.
Okay. Bad.
Family of Wings with FKJT from Family of Kings, 4 for 5. I'll take that. I'll take that, man. So your wings are getting ready. I'm just frying up the other portion. I'm gonna give you 4 sauces. You're gonna have to guess the sauces. You down with that?
I could do that.
Me and Shells worked on some music for you. So we'll preview that in a little bit and let me know if it's something that the FK gang would mess with. Because when we made it, we had you guys in mind and we kind of put it together based on what we heard, you know. Because you're a singer and one thing I noticed about you is that you can sing over trap beats.
Yeah.
It's not just like that slow
try.
R&B feel. It's like, you know, you can do the up-tempo, sing rap, sing kind of
mix it up.
thing. Yeah. That's dope, man. Keeping up with the styles, keeping up with what's current, what's relevant, and that's the name of the game, man. Staying relevant, staying ahead of the curve, ahead of the game. So I'll preview that once I get your wings going. So, how are you performing? Because I did see you guys perform a while ago. I don't know if you remember. At SOBs in the city. This
You were
was
there?
like, yeah. And this is before I really
That's
knew you.
crazy.
This is before I knew you
I did not know you
and
were there.
Amar.
That was like my best performance.
Yeah, you guys killed it. And honestly, I was like, yo, who are these dudes? And then maybe a week later, I saw you guys at the studio, and I'm like, yo,
That's crazy.
because Mar, I
That's
mean,
wild.
Mar kind of looks like Dave East. And when I saw him there, I'm like, yo, and then I saw him at the studio, I'm like, yo, that's the dude that looks like Dave East. But yeah, and then I saw you got to the studio, and then, you know, then we started kind of developing a relationship as far as artist, producer. And then I started to kind of learn you, you know, learn your sound and learn everything that you guys were about. But at that performance though, at SOBs, I remember, I'm like, yo, these dudes, you know, there was something about your performance where
when all four of us on stage, bro, it was like an energy, bro, that I can't describe, bro.
That's what it was. It was the energy. I'm like, yo, these dudes are crowd engaged. They're not just up there, you know, la la la. They're like, you know, you could feel it.
We want this shit.
Yeah, you could feel it.
We're not kidding.
You could feel the energy, man, and that was dope.
And you know what's crazy? Let me tell a story. That's the second time at SOBs. We were actually there before. Okay. And look, I'm dropping shit. See, I'm clumsy. JT clumsy. But we gonna keep the Beats a la Boo show clean, you heard? But
I'm just gonna add a little bit more sauce.
We were at SOBs like a couple months before that.
Okay.
And we went there, got dressed, we fly.
Yeah.
You know when you pull up fly, you about to get lit.
Yeah.
Pulled up, was lit, and we didn't perform. You know why?
Why?
Some bullshit. So basically, I can't really get into too much detail.
Yeah.
But we had a little situation with somebody's parents in the group.
Yeah.
We gonna keep it quiet.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you don't have to get into it, but
yeah,
I get you.
But the guy, one of the parents knew the guy that gave us the opportunity to perform.
Okay.
And something happened, and the opportunity was taken from us while we were there. So
we were
while we were about to get on stage, we were like, all right. And they literally told us no.
Oh, wow.
I'm about to get on stage, like, nah.
Yeah.
So that's why that energy that second time, like
we
had a chip on our shoulder.
Yeah.
And we was like, nah, we gotta show out this time.
Yeah.
And we really put everything on stage. Like,
it probably happened for a reason, you know what I mean? It happened for a reason that
100%.
It made you come back stronger the second time. So sometimes that no in the beginning may seem like a setback, but in the end, sometimes you find out like it was a blessing, you know what I mean? It set me up for what is to come. So sometimes that happens to me, like, honestly, you done with that? You could just throw that down. I mean, I spoke about this before. I had a joint to, my first placement was to Papoose, the rapper, and on my way to the studio to go track out the beat with, you know, DJ K Slay at Universal, like I'm on my way there, I'm amped, I'm like, yo, this is crazy, it's about to go down. And like I got pulled over and just something happened, like I had a crazy crack in the windshield, just something crazy. And it just basically prevented me from getting to the session.
Yeah.
And at the time, I'm like, yo, like that was my big break. That was supposed to be it. And I was so salty, like just like why did it have to happen? Like, but then years later on, with everything that's happening now, it was like, yo, it was a blessing in disguise because the song got out still. You know what I mean? It did its numbers on the radio, and like, you know, so at the time when it happened, it's like, it was a bummer, but you know, in retrospect, it's like, oh, it wasn't that bad. It happened for a reason. And so that's why when things happen like that now, I always look at it as it's happening for a reason or it's part of the plan, you know what I mean? And another thing I want to ask you was, being in a group now, do you guys like butt heads as far as maybe ideas or just about anything having to do with the group decision?
I'm a singer, right? And then there's 3 rappers. So we're all very
passionate.
Extremely.
I can tell. I can tell just between you and Mar. It's like you'll have your opinion, and he'll have his opinion, but you guys are like strong stance on it. It's like nah, what I say is me, and you know what I mean. So go ahead.
But that's how it has to be. If we're all 4 not passionate, then the energy that you saw on the stage, it wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Everything we do, if we feel something about it, then we're just gonna be as honest. We try to be as honest as possible. We'll just try to keep it real. We're gonna butt heads.
Yeah. It's gonna happen. If there's more than 2 people, and now there's 4 of you guys, like that's 4 different opinions, 4 different arguments.
4 strong opinions.
Which is, you know, it happens, you know what I mean? So I always want to see, because I never really see you and Mar, you know, arguing about anything, you know what I mean? But I'm just curious.
I see him as my brother. We made each other a brotherhood. It's a family of kings. Like we really made the name and then really like stuck with it and like try to push that. So we try to be as real as possible at all times. Before music, we're brothers first. So we try to keep it real.
You try to do that, you try to put that first, put the friendship first before this group. It's like we're friends and we got love for each other before the group, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we
That's
were
what
friends
keeps it
before.
real. Yeah, that's dope. That's a dope dynamic to have, because some groups, if you could tell, like they're just thrown together with people that don't know each other. So it's like, oh, you sing good, you do this harmony good, let's just throw you guys together and call you a group. And in essence, it's just a group of strangers, you know what I mean? This
The
is
universe
a family.
brought it together.
Yeah, this is like a family. Like
meant to
really,
happen,
you guys.
literally.
I've seen you guys in the studio. You guys are like brothers, you know what I mean? You guys talk, joke, like brothers would do, which is a good dynamic to have as far as now it's gonna go into the music. So we're gonna take that energy, that family love, and put it on a track, and you can hear it. You can hear it in the records. It's like, it's potent stuff, man. It's potent stuff. So
Try to be
you
as
guys
real
do
as
butt
possible.
heads. I know that because it's for you guys.
Yeah.
So how do you guys deal with like decision making amongst the group that's for you? So it's like, if it's split 2 and 2, how does that work?
Which it has been. We just who's ever in the moment, whatever feels right.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Whatever feels right. Or is it like vote? You guys vote, unanimously, or it's like we can't come to an agreement.
we're
Let's
just trying
vote
to
on
be
this?
as fair as possible to each other. Even when things are not, we just try to as honest as possible, as fair as possible. Even sometimes it doesn't. We just work things out.
Yeah. Because there's four people that have their feelings involved. So it's like,
Yeah.
if I feel strongly like, nah, I don't want to do that show, and you're like, yeah, we got to do it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna either ride and say, you know what, I'm not gonna let my brother down, and I'm gonna do this for him.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. So you gotta kind of ride
Like-
for each other even when you don't want to,
Yeah.
which is what a family's supposed to do, man. His family's not always good. Family's not always.
Love is not easy.
Yeah, love is not easy, and it's not always the good times. There's a lot of bad times, and you gotta
Yeah.
just push through, stay positive, and say, this is for the better. You know what I'm saying?
There's a beauty in the struggle.
Of course, always. The beauty is
Quote
the
me.
struggle. The beauty, for me and what I'm learning, man, is like the journey is the prize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody like wants to run the journey, and then the prize is finishing through the ticker tape at the end. It's like, nah, what you're learning throughout the process.
The only way to win is to love the shitty part
Exactly,
of what you're doing.
exactly. You have to love the good times, and you gotta love
Yeah.
the bad times.
That's a fact.
Even in like relationships, man, I heard someone say like, if you can love your girl or your husband, your husband or wife as much as you hate them, like the same,
That's powerful.
that's love.
Yeah.
Like that's real, because you're not always gonna love somebody 100%. You're not always gonna hate them 100%. But if you can, like the same level, like you love them at their greatest, is when you're so mad at them at their worst. That's when it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's real.
Yeah,
Literally.
because you know what I mean? Arguments breeds love sometimes. It's like you got to get that off your chest. And I know
Bad
with a
things
group
have to happen.
of all males, you guys got
Shitty.
egos. You walk around pumping your chest. It's like, nah, man, I don't want to do that. And you're like, yes, I
Yeah.
do. And he's like, well, we can fight about it. It's like,
Sometimes we
we're not
gotta
gonna
fight it out.
Yeah. So, sometimes, that's the last resort.
Brother
but,
shit.
we want to. You always want to work positively and put the best foot forward in whatever you're doing.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna pull these wings out, heat them in the oven a little bit, then I'm gonna sauce them, and you're gonna have to tell me what sauce is what. You think you could do that?
How many?
4 different sauces.
Let's do it.
6 wings, 2 each.
I was
or
4 for
different
5 last
sauces.
game, right? 4 for
4
5.
for 5.
Let's see what I can
I
do.
need you to be 4 for 4 this time, man. And then I want to show you what me and Shell's been working on for you guys. Well, you and Mar, but since you're here, just really gonna show you. Let me just clean up your plate a little bit.
Hey, get some.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spread them out. Bang, 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 bang.
Say that.
And then we could get it. I got my man Shells the guy with me today. You know, Knobs. It's me and Shells together. Round of applause for my man Shells the God. Always
Goddamn
coming
right.
through with the bass. You
That's
know,
the
even
guy-
us,
That's
man.
the
Like,
man with the plan.
because we're a group and we're individuals in ourselves too. So like I'm Beats All Our Booze, this is Shells the God. Shells the God has his own production, Beats All Our Booze has his own production. When we come together, it's Knobs, and when we come together, our decisions
That's
are
fire.
split 50-50, you know what I
That's
mean?
fire.
So if there's a conflict of anything, we talk it out, we work it out like brothers, and we come to an agreement that's gonna suit both of us. We might not be 100% happy with it, but I'm not gonna leave him in the dry, he's not gonna leave me in the
As long as
dust.
it's fair.
Because it's a group thing. So I'm happy that I have a group member up here to talk about the group aspect, because right now, even in today's music, you don't really see a lot of groups. Like you see a lot of cliques, but everyone in the clique is their own person. So it's like, yeah, I'm part of this group, but I'm me, and he's
Yeah.
not on this song, so it's me. So to see someone that's in a group that makes songs with their group members, you know what I mean? It's a pretty awesome thing to see in this day and age, which is cool, man, because you don't really see that, like I said.
All right, man. Just trying to keep it real.
You got to, man. That's the only way to be, baby. Real.
Authentic.
Which is, it's a weird term nowadays, that term real.
Solid.
Yo, I'm a real dude. I'm real.
Great.
Like, you know, it's all good.
Amazing.
All right, just keep your hands away because this is hot. I'm gonna plate this for you real quick. And then I'm gonna let them cool a little bit because I don't want to burn your hands. So while they're cooling, I'll preview this track that me and Shells got going on for you. And then we'll play Guess the Sauce.
Let's do it.
Oh man, I'm starving.
Whoa, is that spicy?
All right, that's that. I got one for you with this. Ooh, tossing the wings. Got one for you right there.
I'll put glasses over it.
And then I got one for you right here, baby.
Let's do it.
All right, so you got 6 wings on your plate, 2 with one sauce, 2 with another sauce, 1 with its own sauce, and 1 with its own sauce.
Okay.
I'll let them cool down because I don't want to burn your hands. And while that cools down, I want you to just listen blindfoldedly to this joint that we got going for you. And you let me know if it's something that you could mess with, man.
I could do that.
So tell me what you think of this real quick.
All right.
Shells, you ready, my man?
Let's hear it.
Let's get it, baby. Of course it is, man.
Organ out here? This shit's bomb.
Oof, oof. I
That's a
love the
vibe.
live bass, man. Every
That's a
time it
vibe.
gets me. So, do you think that is FK approved?
Hell yeah.
Is that approved for a family of kings?
Yeah, we could rock with that.
All right.
For sure.
Now, on to the wing game. Guess the sauce, baby. All right.
All right.
Now, these wings are a little bit hot. I don't want to burn you, so I'm going to use my trusty tongs here. And if you would like to just reach out your hand, or actually here's a napkin. Grab that.
Yeah.
I'll put the wing in the napkin,
All right, say that.
and you can go in whenever you're ready and guess the sauce. First
Shit.
one. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do
Here we
it.
go, baby. Wing is down. Tell me what. Oh, he's smelling it first. Smart guy. Smart guy.
Smells. Do I get to know like the flavors? Do I get to choose, or do I just gotta guess?
Well, you gotta guess.
top,
I mean,
top?
I'll give you hints, but you could bite into it. You
Nah,
can taste
no
it.
hints,
Pause.
no hints.
There you go. Dig in, man. That's what we do here. We eat at the Beat Bistro. A little spicy. Ooh. Now that's a classic one. You might be able to catch that at your local wing place bars. You know, it's kind of a classic flavor. I think we got him, ladies and gentlemen. Don't bite the napkin.
One more bite. Hold on. Sweet chili.
My man,
Is
you
it?
got it. Yo, word, that's
Is
it. Oh, well, it's like Thai chili sauce, but sweet chili, my man. Yo,
All right.
I'm surprised right now. All right, so you're 1-1 right now. All right, next wing, you ready? You could just throw that right here. Just right there on the table.
All right.
Wow. Are you ready for the next one?
Let's do it. And I'm not gonna lie, I hate spicy food. I'm holding
great.
it down right now. I'm staying strong. Tupac is holding me down.
All right, here,
man.
you gonna grab the napkin?
All
I
right.
got the next one for you. You ready?
Let's do it.
There you go, my man.
It smells bourbony.
I'm hungry right now just watching that, man. Sheesh. What are you thinking? That's another classic one. You might find that at your local wing stop.
I feel like I might be off. But, like, is it teriyaki?
Boom, he's 2 for 2. My man, blindfolded. And you didn't even smell that one. Teriyaki has a very strong scent. That's amazing right there. All right, let's go. Wing number 3, you ready?
I honestly thought I was gonna get that one wrong.
Let me set you up with this napkin. There you go, you ready?
Let's do it.
3rd wing, let's go. My man is 2 for 2 right now. This is unprecedented times here at the Bistro. He's going in. What do you guys think it is? Oh no, I think we got him, guys. I think we got him, man. He's stumped.
I'm getting like a peppery, like a. Oh my bad.
Another classic wing sauce you will find at your local wing stop. I think you're just hungry now. You're just eating.
Nah, I honestly can't even. The heat got my taste buds on fire. I can't even taste nothing. I don't know. You got me on this one. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, I'll tell you that one later.
All right.
But all right, we got him. We got one.
You got me on that one.
We got one. All right, last one. You ready?
I'll take that one.
Here you go, napkin.
Do it.
While you eat that,
This
there you
shit's
go.
spicy
You
as
ready?
hell.
I'm gonna have the last one.
Yeah. Let's do it.
What do you think on that one? Delicious.
Homestyle BBQ.
Ding, 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 ding.
Can't get that one wrong. Can't get that one wrong.
It's actually honey barbecue,
Honeybee. I don't know why I said homestyle. I just.
which is delicious.
This shit's
All right, my
awesome.
man. You're 3 for 4. I'll take it. You can take your blindfold off.
I'm gonna get some.
Whenever
some
you're
blue
ready,
cheese.
baby.
Some blue cheese, cool it down.
We're ready to go here at the Bistro. That was good, man. I'm surprised you got all of those. That was very hard because number one, they all have a little kick to them. So they were spicy chili, honey barbecue, teriyaki, and kung pao. Kung pao was the one you didn't get.
Which one is that one?
That one's a spicy chili, sweet chili. Yeah, that one's it's out of here.
Take that
It's just
one.
too spicy. It's too hot. He's done.
Woo! Do you see me sweating?
He's done. He's done.
Shit.
Are you ready, my man?
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Take my fingers.
we got FKJT, part of the family of kings, here at the Bistro. I'm your chef, Beats All Our Booze. My guy Shells, the god on bass. We are Knobs. You already?
Yeah. I'm type sick of the fight. Yeah. Cops on payroll, but they're taking the life. Yeah. Trying to walk that line, but they're taking the right. Yeah. Fast like hearing sirens, I can see through the night. While my brothers gotta die, if they're doing it right. I can see it in his eyes when he's scared for his life. Yeah. Gun is out the holster, I'm just trying to stay alive. Hands behind my back, the shackles pressed on my spine. Yeah. Cops been killing innocent, I'm drawing the line. We the new generation, no more waiting, this is our nation. Following the pop of Malcolm X retaliation. Riots got a sidewalk, but they're fist of preparation. We ain't taking no for an answer, begin to take it. I'm done sick of the fight. Yeah, cops on payroll, but they're taking the life. Yeah, trying to walk that line, but they're taking the rights. Yeah, fast like hearing sirens, I can see through the night. While my brothers gotta die, they're doing the right. Yeah, see it in his eyes, we escape for his life. Yeah, gun is out the holster, I'm just trying to stay alive. Hands behind my back, the shackles pressed on my spine. Cops be killing innocent, I'm drawing the line. We the new generation, no more waiting, this is our nation. Following the path of Malcolm X retaliation. Riots got us to hold up your fist in preparation. We ain't taking no for an answer, we're gonna take it, yeah. No more waiting. No more waiting.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my man FKJT. Yo, I appreciate you coming up to the Beat Bistro. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm Beats All Our Booze. This is Shows to God. We are Knobs. I'll see you guys next week here at the Beat Show. Let's get it.
Peace.
Gentlemen, today's episode was sponsored by Team Bone 7594, the new American Dream. Check them out, Team Bone 7594. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next week. Let's get it. Hey.